Hello everyone, this is Selin Öznaldım from Istanbul, Turkey. I'm a 17-year-old gender equality activist and my main focus is SDG 4 and 5. I'm the youngest representative of UN Women's Global Gender Equality Movement, he for she in Turkey. I'm also one of the 300 young activists who were chosen by the United Nations globally to become gender youth activists. I'm also the founder of the first Girl Up Club in Turkey, which is a campaign started by the United Nations Foundation to help girls build leadership skills. And I'm founder of the first Girls Who Code Club in Turkey, where we focus on teaching the basis of coding to young girls. I'm also a member of Girl Rising's Young Leader Task Force, where our main goal is girls' education, especially who were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'm also working with United Nations Girls' Education Initiative to transform education. It is an honor to be here. I believe in Western Balkans and Turkey, our main top priority should be equal access to education and also domestic violence, especially after the Istanbul Convention. And also, I think child marriage has been definitely increased because of the pandemic.
Hi, my name is Ljerka. I come from Zagreb, Croatia, and I work in Association for the Protection and Promotion of Human Rights, Sofia. Top priority, or at the same time the biggest challenge for improving gender equality, is changing the mentality of both women and men toward traditional gender roles. Unfortunately, in our region, traditional gender roles are deeply rooted. Furthermore, social attitudes and lack of awareness of women's rights are at the core of the problem. Also, the main challenges to gender inequality in the region persist, namely, as insecurity in labor market, a growing share of unacknowledged and unpaid care work, wide gender pay and pension gap, and also paid maternal and family leave. We still have a lot of work ahead of us, but I do believe we are learning and growing together through support and solidarity, empowering each other every step of the way, no matter if there are big or small steps. We are moving and we are making a difference. No one has tried to run a marathon as their first race. And I do believe that we can create society in which women and men enjoy the same opportunities, rights and obligations in all spheres of life.
Natasha Dokovska, journalist for human rights, North Macedonia. From the aspect of our organization, a key priority in the coming period is to achieve equitable access to water, sanitation, and hygiene for every woman. This means that every woman, regardless of age, ethnicity, language spoken, and social status, has access to water, sanitation, and the opportunity to buy or dispose of menstrual hygiene products. For us, it is unthinkable in the 21st century 15% of women in Macedonia to use newspaper instead of pad to maintain menstrual hygiene. Therefore, we believe that the price of pad must be reduced by reducing the fee for this product from 18 to 5% because the tax discrimination is not acceptable anymore. Also, we ask the state to provide every child involved or every girl involved in the educational process every month a free package of products for menstrual management. In that way, we will restore the dignity and self-confidence of every woman.
Hello, I'm Jasmina Teshanovic. I'm a feminist author and performer from Belgrade, Serbia. I always loved technology. I was the first war blogger in 1999 during the bombings of Belgrade, even before the word blog existed. I was writing my diary online, hacking the system with my portable laptop. During all these years, I noticed that in advanced technology, the presence of women is very low, from Silicon Valley to the poor countries. So I founded a movement, Internet of Women Thinks, and I wrote a manifesto. Women use and think technology out of box. They think more about privacy. They often refuse to be part of the big monopolies. They're more creative with less means, work better in groups, and are connected to their local communities. Sometimes less is more. It makes us more creative and free. In order to make women powerful in the high-tech field in Serbia, girls should be given more gender freedom to be different, because technology, like everything else, is not neutral.
My name is Gentiana Susai. I am an empowerment through self-defense instructor, human rights lawyer, and director of Aikido Albania in Albania. I see three top priorities: education, democratization, and addressing sexual violence. Empowerment through self-defense is a key tool to foster these priorities in order to achieve gender equality in our countries. In education, empowerment through self-defense brings to boys and girls practical tools and age-appropriate tools for them to recognize, respond, and prevent situations of abuse, respect boundaries, and break gender myths and gender stereotypes. In democratization, empowerment through self-defense serves as a stepping stone for economic and political empowerment for women to participate, contribute, and benefit throughout society. Empowerment through self-defense teaches how to face situations of coercion, intimidation, abuse, and violence. When addressing sexual violence, women's self-defense training is the only sexual violence strategy prevention with a solid evidence of effectiveness at reducing rates of victimization.
Hi everyone, my name is Anya and I'm very excited to be part of campaign Future Equality as well as participate first in the series of consultations.
Hello everyone, my name is Miljana Page and I'm really proud to be part of the Future Equality team and to co-facilitate the first consultations. Both Anya and myself are working at the National Legal Council of Serbia and we are very eager to improve the position of young women and men throughout the region.
One of our top priorities, personal and professional, is to achieve equal opportunities, participation and inclusion of young women in decision-making and political processes.
And we also strongly believe that fighting against violence of women, empowering women to be strong, to have a strong network should be actually priority throughout the whole region, so Western Balkans and Turkey.
And that is actually what we're hoping to achieve through this process.
Looking forward to seeing you all.
See you!
Hey, I'm Sanja Nikolin from the Women's Platform for the Development of Serbia. My priority is triple: defrag, innovate, and collaborate. Defragmentation is a realization that our strengths is in our differences and that we need to use our voices in order to access resources rather than to busy ourselves with the crumbs and to allow unpaid work to hemorrhage our energy that could be better used for the betterment of our societies. The second one is innovation, because times are changing, power relations are changing. We need new models, we need new solutions, and we need to make sure that we're promoting the culture of equality and ensuring that underrepresented women are no longer that. Finally, I think we need to collaborate more in the Western Balkans and to make sure that our decision makers and policy makers get out of the hamster wheel of violence, inequality, and unresolved problems. We can do all that by learning from younger women and elderly women together.
Hi everyone, I'm Zorica Skakun. I represent NGO Kana, a Belgrade-based feminist independent group concerned with the harmonization of the relationship between people and nature. The current context in Serbia is characterized by political corruption, rising nationalism and social divides coupled with destructive forms of masculinities. The ruling regime has put itself at the service of the dominant global economies whereby local infrastructure and natural resources are being sold out to companies tied to the ruling elites, with evident lack of accountability towards both human rights and the environment. We feel excluded and with no power over political processes except creating new ones. All that have generated a number of issues: destabilized rule of law, political representation, freedom of expression. Citizens are being manipulated through toxic propaganda and objectified into consumers, while civic space has shrunk alongside with our agency and our collective capacity for forward-looking planning.